Welcome back, boys. Today we're checking out gyms are going bankrupt. 60% of men are boycotting gyms.
Here comes the whore. Hello, whore. Welcome.
He has dreamed about this his whole life. Oh, fuck. That is not.
When you're a distraction in the gym.
I lost all focus with that.
Come on now, dawg. You knows I get my pimp. Wait.
Just want to give an update to this disgusting video from yesterday where there are now people using filters and AI to make it appear as if they have Down syndrome just to be able to sell more subscriptions to their OF account. Well, I'm happy to say that
What?
because of my video and all of you reporting it, that profile has been removed from Instagram, as well as her OF account has been disabled. So thank you to all of you. Unfortunately, there are still a lot of profiles out there.
They do this? They put on a filter and being like, oh, I have Down syndrome.
That
No.
are still doing this, just like this one. As well as I found out that there's people out there faking having other disabilities too, just to get views or sell subscriptions. So to all the people out there that are doing this, shame on you. You need to do better.
Yeah, and who the hell is buying this shit? Shame on you as well.
And to all the people that supported me and reported that profile, thank you. Have a great week, everybody.
Do we need men?
Fuck no, fuck men.
Do we need men?
No.
Do we need men?
No.
No?
We don't need short men.
Do you need a man?
No.
Need a man?
Oh god.
Do you need a man?
No.
Do we need men?
No.
Do we need men?
You know, imagine if a man went around saying, I don't need a woman, right? He would get doxxed, right? He would get canceled. They would find out where he works. They would try to get him fired. Everything under the sun. They would try to get him evicted. But these women, because they're entitled and they walk around like, you know what, I'm the greatest gift to mankind, that they can say, I don't need a man. Everything they have, a man is invented. Matter of fact, if somebody was to attack them, who would they call? They would call law enforcement, which most likely is a guy, right? If they need to put some fire put out, they would call a fireman, right? These chicks, they just are ungrateful. And deep down, because they went to these universities and they've been told that men are misogynistic, men are terrible people. They don't like men. This is why they're having these terrible dating experiences, because they want their bills paid. They want, men to give them things, but deep down, intrinsically, they have a hatred for you, man.
No? Do we need men?
We need men to make us stupid.
Do we need men? Do we need men? Do women need men in this world? Do we need men?
No.
Do we need men?
No.
No.
She looks like a man. Got her hair buzzed, shaved off. Come on, man. You could pass for a transformer, if you know what I mean.
Why?
Nobody needs men.
Really?
We do not need men.
Have we answered the question of why men at the gym are the way that they are?
Does anyone else's gym have that one creepy man who's always trying to pick up women at the gym?
Oh, shut the hell up. What? So, okay, dudes are coming up to you, huh?
You just look like you just stepped in the gym a couple days ago. The last time this type of chick been in the gym was in high school, in PE class.
Gym.
So, an old man was staring at me at the gym.
Busted! I caught this guy checking me out in the gym. After yesterday's run, I decided to take a rest day and do some stretching. I was feeling actually really good today.
Wow, you really busted him. So much that you had to slow the video down to make it seem as if he looked at you longer than he did. There is a big difference between staring at someone, checking them out, and simply looking at someone as you walk past them.
This old man had no idea I caught him being a creep towards my homegirls. He was ready.
That's sad, man. He probably can't even
Bro, like, just let the old man do his squats, man.
see that far down. All these chicks want to do is get attention. and they want to frame it as though that you're thirsty. Even old man, that dude probably in his 80s, he just want to enjoy the rest of his days and go to the gym and get some sort of exercise, be around. And these chicks just find the opportunity to try to humiliate men. What if that was your grandpa, right? What if that was your loved one? That's sad, man. These chicks, they just, the audacity.
So I was at the gym today doing some dips, and this girl in the background kept staring at me. It made me feel super unsafe and super uncomfortable, and I swear she was taking pictures of me at some point. So literally straight after this, I packed my bags and canceled my membership.
What's your biggest turnoff in guys?
Probably when they don't work out.
Oh, really?
What? She said her biggest turnoff in guys is when they don't work out. She could play left tackle for your favorite NFL team. I mean, look how broad her shoulder, look how big she is. She weighs minimum 275 to 300 pounds. Here's the thing. I've heard a lot of big women say this online. They say, I don't like men who are overweight, but they overweight themselves. They want a guy who's in shape. It's sick, man.
Stuff, yeah.
Yeah, but where do they get these ideas from, right? They get it from the internet. It's like every woman is like, yeah, you go queen, you go girl. And it's like they don't, oh man.
What? The Ficus Victimus, better known as the toxic gym girl. A hugeous Jackmanius, minding his own business, completely unaware of the danger he's in. A single glance is all it can take for the Ficus Victimus to spring into action. And there it is. The toxic gym girl accuses the male of staring at her buttocks. She calls him a creep during this most unusual of spectacles. For attention is the main source of nourishment for these nasty creatures.
He never knows what he's doing. He always has the same outfit.
So somebody recorded this older guy at the gym, and she's making fun of him.
He even sleeps here sometimes.
You know, this video really, really saddens me about today's culture. The fact that you took a photo like that at the end. You know, you don't know this man's story. You don't know what he's been through. Maybe he's homeless. Maybe he has nowhere to go. Maybe he pays for a gym membership just to have a warm place to go for a couple hours, to feel normal, to get a shower, to not be judged. You don't know. But what you should know is better than to mock, ridicule, to shame some man in the gym that's in a worse off position than you.
Raise your hand if you just got DP'd.
She belongs to the streets.
Have a girlfriend?
I don't.
Do you think I'm hot?
Not really.
Oh, why?
Way many more people attractive here than you.
What's not hot about me?
Your personality and your voice.
Rejected.
This is a cry to all the gym girlies out there. Y'all gotta stop overreacting. Most of the gym guys out there either don't care about you or care about you from a health and safety standpoint. They are not toxic men, and y'all need to stop pushing that agenda onto them.
90% of females lie about their body count. We're lying about it because y'all care about it so much. That's the only reason why we have to lie, is because we're competing with these other bitches who haven't had as much sex as us, and guys find that more attractive. So then we gotta be like, oh shit, I haven't slept with that many people.
Men are so superficial.
A few moments later.
Would you date a guy that's shorter than you?
Absolutely not. I'd at least 6'2".
At least 6'2".
Yeah.
How tall are you?
5'5".
5'5".
Yeah.
So 6'2".
Well, 5'6", 5'5".
6'2" bare minimum.
Yeah, I just like
just entitlement. Where do they get these standards from, man? This is why when you live online, this is what you get, right? This is why social media is such a detriment to modern women, because they have these crazy, unrealistic expectations. There's such a small percentage of men who are over 6 feet tall in the United States, in the world for that matter. And you just got these random bozo chicks that's like, oh, I want a guy who's 6'2". He has to be minimum 6'2". Now, I guarantee you she's had sex with dudes or a guy that was 6'2". So her standards, she's stuck on that highest setting. Okay, you know what? I had sex with a guy who was 6'2", so I want a guy. Right? My man has to be 6'2". Or she probably had been with a guy that makes $250,000. So she's like, I want a guy who makes $250,000. That's my standard.
Tall dudes.
Am I your type? If you were single.
If I were single.
Yeah, if you were single, would I have a chance with you?
No.
Why?
I'm so sorry.
Because I'm not your type.
No.
Rejected.
Broke the machine.
Who do you guys think cheats more, men or women?
Women.
Why do you say women?
I know way more girls that have cheated on their boyfriends than guys.
Birds of a feather flock together, number one. So she most likely cheated. Look at that smile, right? And number two, these women do cheat more than you, right? They might not physically cheat, but they're flirting, right? They got a work boyfriend. They got their ex that they're talking to.
Bro, I've seen this working. It's like these women, they have like these work husbands and stuff like that. It's kind of weird to look at.
They got a whole bunch of dudes they're stringing along, right? They might not be, having sex with these different guys, but they're, talking to them. They're interacting with them still. That's still quote unquote cheating.
Those are sneaky. You guys are better at it.
We're better at it.
Have you done it?
No, never.
Stop the cap.
Look at this. Caption says, ask for a spy. I've seen this happen in the gym before. A chick try to bench and look like that's probably 45, 42, probably 150, 160 at most.
Looks about 65 kg.
And they fail because they think they can do it on their own. They don't want to ask a man because, oh, he's a creep. I don't want a guy to think I'm interested in him. I don't want a guy to hit on me. So they fail miserably like this. They can get hurt. I've seen women fail miserably in the gym, trying to do it on their own, not asking for a spot.
That's like 68 kg something.
Guys, don't be like this. Didn't even say excuse me.
There was never really any recording at the gym until women start to get in the gym like that. They put on these tight leggings. You always see it. And some really tight, and they showing their butt off for attention, and then they doing a couple squats or a little exercise. That's all women are about. Listen, women need attention like they need oxygen. This is the truth of the matter. They need validation from everybody.
And then, wait for it. Proceeds to walk in front of me while holding 95 pounds DBS in each hand right before starting my set.
Do you think HR would exist if women weren't in the workplace? I've literally only seen women ever really utilizing HR for like emotional reasons. I've never seen a man go to HR. I've seen men that I work with get into fights and they go, I'm going to settle this outside of work. Maybe not in Denver. They're kind of pussies there. I live in Texas now. We settle it like that. But I think that HR came about as a direct result of after World War II, women being recruited to replace men in men jobs. Because every time you hire people for HR, everyone that runs HR is a woman.
This is true. Like most HR jobs are women led, right? It's a woman position. And when I used to work,
I would imagine like positions of HR, it's probably like 80-90% women.
The 9-to-5 jobs, and I used to, clock in and clock out. Shout out to all you guys who still going that route. These women used to call you to HR, and they say, "Hey, let's have a sit down." And we heard, and you're like, "What happened? Who said what?" And they're like, "We heard what we just heard." And you try to get like, who was around, like who said what? Well, we can't tell you that. We can't disclose the employee that said that, but we just heard you were doing this. So just stop. And you like, what? And then you just go back to work. You're like, man, who told on me? Like HR is for women, for the most part, to cry, right? They go to HR and human resource, they cry, they whine, they talk about how terrible their day is or whatever the case may be.
I've heard and read some horror stories of like HR stuff.
Or they try to tell on you to get you fired, to get you in trouble. And then, they go on about their business. What does HR really do? besides throw a pizza party, right?
People going to HR for like emotional reasons, not like 401k or something, is women. Tell me what you think.
I got a Planet Fitness membership, and this is what I saw last night. Who let this girl into the gym?
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Are you a squat rack?
No, why?
Because I can't resist getting under you.
Ew.
Caption says, normalize crying at the gym. Women are just emotional beings. They cry everywhere. They cry at work, they cry at the gym, they cry at the store. They can't stop crying.
I started crying during leg extensions.
This is part of bodybuilding. It's not easy.
If you're going to film at a gym that allows you to take videos, you need to do so responsibly with respect to other people. That means not getting upset if somebody walks through your camera and then posting it on social media. Influencers need to stop this nonsense, acting as if they're filming, they're taking a video is more important than everybody else in the gym.
Women are secret, covert narcissists. Like, they think the world revolves around them. That's why they set these cameras up, because they want to get the shot. Because they want, I can imagine as a man wanting to do that, putting on some real, they put on some real tight, and then they just try to show their butt off and try to get a guy to look, right? That's all it is. This is why when they say they don't need us men, yes, they do. They need your attention and validation. And if you cut that off, if you just ignore them and stop giving it to them, they're going to come after you.
Just saw gym creep staring at me.
Look at this. Look at these wearing. Come on, man. Like, if this is all for attention, you might as well be naked and not have nothing on.
Oh my god. We need men only fitness clubs to return. I'm 5'6", and it's great to know that they don't need me. I'll remember that when I see them stuck on the side of the road. Yeah. I mean, I give up on women. There's no saving them at this point. What do you guys think? Do you think? I think men only gyms would be great. Anyway, boys, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I see you boys on the next one. Take care of yourself.